Hi guys, welcome once more to Gene Farm. Today we are in the farm already. We want to do some passion fruit planting today. I want to share with you how I go about it. In the past I've shown you my farms, quite successful, and I want to show you what I do at the planting stage that actually contributes to how you see the farms are, doing very well. It's another very beautiful morning. In my area now, it's showing signs of rainfall. Therefore, I'm hoping that once I've done this, rains will follow after me. So let's prepare a hole in which we shall do our passion fruit. We shall do a hole that is 2 by 2 in diameter and a depth of 1.5 feet. So let's do it, man. So our hole is set and ready for planting. So to this hole we shall do some manure, at least 1 kilo or 2 of manure. Today we're gonna use chicken manure, well decomposed. We shall also do some 50 grams of the appropriate planting fertilizer. That is to ensure that our plants will begin quite vigorous. To do your passion fruit planting, you need some few tools and the materials that you require to do passion fruit planting. One is a fork jebe. You also need a tape to measure your hole, ensure it is not too small. You also need some manure. You need some fertilizer. You also need your appropriate seedling. In our case today, we're having a hybrid purple passion fruit seedling, a grafted one in that case. To the lower side, we've done the yellow passion fruit, and to the upper side that will bear our fruits, we've done now the hybrid purple passion fruit. By hybrid, we mean that it will be able to bear across the year, irrespective of the raw temperatures. It shall also be able to, bear high quality fruits. Also high number of fruits. So to our hole we add our 2 kgs of manure. Now we get our 50 grams of fertilizer using calibrated measuring can. These are can measures 50 grams. So with our 50 grams of fertilizer, we evenly spread it into our hole. With now our manure in the hole, our fertilizer. Now it's the time to do our even mixing of the manure, the fertilizer, and the soil. Let's go, man. Our fertilizer, our manure, our soil is well mixed up. We are now set to plant our hybrid purple passion fruit seedling. Tear the potting bag well, ensuring that you do not interfere with the root hairs. Root hairs are the feeding roots that absorb nutrients from the soil. As you can see, all our root hairs are intact. It's very vital to ensure this, so that once you've planted, now your root hairs will immediately start feeding on the manure and the fertilizer you've placed. There's an advantage of getting seedlings from Gene Farm. In our farm, we ensure that the seedlings we propagate will begin to bear early enough. This is to maximize the profit that a farmer realizes. These are, as you can see, the seedlings have already flowered right from the nursery, an indication that you've been gotten from a tree that is already bearing, a tree whose characteristics have been studied and appreciated. So onto your hole, you make a shallow ditch by use of your hands, after which you place your seedlings, then cover gently and firmly with some soil. This soil is a mixture of manure and fertilizer, the nutrients that your seedling requires to begin a vigorous start. It's good to note that after our planting, we've been left with a reasonable basin where our passion fruit will be able to feed for the next 5 months. This we refer it in our farm as the primary basin. This being the primary basin simply because it is the first basin that we made. Once our vines are mature, 6-7 months, we shall make now a secondary basin because our roots will have spread now further from the primary basin. This seedling will start bearing immediately. It will start feeding on the nutrients in the soil. Now that we are using an open irrigation method, we are going to add some 20 liters of water as a start, then evenly. This water has served, to hydrate our plants, and also to make the fertilizer, the manure, and the soil compatible. That's how you go about doing your passion fruit planting. We've been able to share with you how we go about here at Gene Farm. We'd also wish to, to have an idea to share with you what you are doing on your farms too. So to connect with us, like our pages, subscribe, let's interact as farmers, let's share ideas, let's propagate each other ahead. Thank you.